I don't know whose smart idea is for Derek Chisora to fight Deontay Wilder. I don't, because I think it's an exciting fight. I personally think that in Wilder's prime, Derek Chisora would have been a handful for Wilder and would give him a lot of problems just because of Derek Chisora's style, his marauding style, his bob and weave, his get inside. The only problem I have with Derek is back then he may not have let his hands go when he gets up close. That was the biggest problem he had when he fought like the likes of Vitaly Klitschko. Often he'd get in close and not let his hands go. The more the older he's got, and he seems to be better when he gets inside and let his punches go. Let's remember when he fought. I can't remember the guy he fought. He got up close and he let his hands go and he knocked him out earlier. I can't remember the guy again, but he knocked him out. That was a guy that also Wilder rendered unconscious with one shot. Bald-headed guy from Poland. I think he also fought Bryant Jennings as well. So Derek Chisora has always been a come forward fight. Always been exciting. Wilder, on the other hand, we know him for his right hand set up shots. I think Wilder's best fight for me, peak Wilder, is this second fight he had with Luis Ortiz, where I said Ortiz would be winning the fight and Wilder will land one shot and knock him out clean. And man, that's exactly more or less what happened. In this fight, in 2026, I think Wilder should be going in a totally different direction. I think Chisora should be fighting Wardley for his 50th fight, a world title fight. And like Wilder should fight Andy Ruiz, something like that. That would be a good fight. Anyway, or Wilder fighting Miller. That would be another good fight as well. Or Wilder fighting Bacoli. Yeah, something like that. But Wilder versus Chisora, because I'd like Chisora to fight for a world title. The point is, I think, as I said, Wilder to knock Chisora out, he needs Chisora to stand literally right in front of him and be thinking about, looking at Wilder and thinking, what's my next move? That's it. And he has to be at the end of the jab. Otherwise, Wilder's going to get absolutely starched by Chisora. He's going to get absolutely starched. He's not the fight he once was, and he can say he's got the hunger back. But let's remember, his motivation was to look after his daughter, right? That's why, or his sister, or his daughter, which one? I can't even remember which one it is. But he was motivating his life to make sure he could better the life of another person in his life then. So we'll see.